This Alexa Flash Briefing is sponsored by Team Automotive Group.
Hello everyone from WAFB Channel 9. I'm Matt Williams with a look at those Tuesday headlines. Starting off just like we did yesterday. Cool in South Louisiana, but the sun's coming up. We don't have to worry about any rain. We do as the weekend approaches. We're going to give you a look at that here in a quick minute as we step you through your headlines, your weather headlines. We want to start you here with some of what you're going to be walking out into. The big international story right now is the attack on a U.S. base in the country of Jordan, the Middle East, that left 3 U.S. soldiers dead, a couple dozen others injured as well. Those soldiers have now been identified. Investigators believe they know how this unmanned drone made its way into what is known as Tower 22 there in the country of Jordan. It's right near the border of Syria. And so now the next step is, what will the response be? Well, the response from officials in D.C. will be our response will come at a time of our choosing and a place of our choosing. That is the next step on this. So the country waiting to see just when and where that response may happen. Let's get you into Baton Rouge here. And apparently, Sheriff's Office says a fight led to a double shooting in Baton Rouge overnight. This is right around the midnight hour. In fact, this is the 6700 block of Buttonwood Drive. It's near Glen Oaks. But to put it into even a more perspective for you, it's just kind of south of Zion City and just kind of north of where the interstate turns. I can kind of show you that right here. Zion City right here, that is 110 moving up. This is where we're talking about. Now, according to officials, they say these 2 people who were shot tell them that they were in the area to sell some stuff and then met up with some other folks and got into a fight, and those other folks shot them. Now they're looking for those other folks. If you were in the area, again, this is the 6700 block of Buttonwood Drive, right around the midnight time frame. Know anything about it, make the phone call to Crime Stoppers. Speaking of Crime Stoppers, this is going to be the Tangipahoa variety, that 1-800 number that we talk about. Actually, this is a different story. This is the Tangipahoa story that we're talking about. The Sheriff's Office there needs your help trying to figure out who these folks are in the photos. There's 4 of them. This is the Big Wheel Wrecker Service. This is their yard. Apparently, somebody got in there, stole a couple of vehicles, drove them off the lot, wrecked them and abandoned them, and then actually a number of other vehicles in the area kind of broke into those vehicles, did some donuts in the lot. The video and the photos are kind of dark, a little bit blurry, but maybe you know something, maybe you know a little bit about what went on. Make that phone call, that 1-800 number, see if you can't help them out. This is that photo we were showing you just a second ago, the haul from a drug bust by actually a number of different agencies working together. Drug dealers, they say, off the streets, all these guns and more, $17,000 in cash. Actually, a couple different houses raided in all of this to find all this, arrests made here. So if you want to see the where and how and what, look at this laundry list of stuff they pulled out of these houses, and now the charges for some of those arrested. If you want to see where this was and exactly what was taken beyond just the photo here, check out this story. It's right there waiting for you. Also waiting for you out there as you do your taxes, or perhaps you are still on that New Year's resolution of yours to lose some weight. Out there waiting for us all the time, everywhere, scammers. Callie Hubbard was live this morning talking about what to look out for as you do your taxes, and what to look out for the scammers, and also what to look out for as you travel down perhaps that weight loss path of yours, if that were maybe that New Year's resolution, because people will be looking to take your money, get your money as you try to get rid of some of that weight. Take a look at what she has right here in her story, what you need to, the red flags that should make it hopefully easy for you to spot those scammers. I want to let you know this before we go as well, because this is only going to work if you are involved. A food pantry in North Baton Rouge. You know where Tony's Seafood is, and you know where the library is right behind it? That's where this is set up. People always go there, they're obviously checking out a book or maybe getting Wi-Fi, but now they can actually access a food pantry here with some other necessities, things like a pair of socks, some soap. It's a food desert up here in this part of the world, and this is not a solution for that by any means, but it might help a little bit some of these folks kind of get from day to day, but it only works if the community stays involved. So they're always looking for donations, from small donations, individuals to businesses to partner up here as well. Please check out this story, this brand new food pantry, kind of resource shed, if you will, in North Baton Rouge, right up there, kind of behind Tony's and the library right there. And yeah, so we talked about it being a possible trap game for LSU women's basketball. It sure was. It's exactly what it was. Mississippi State, which is typically a good basketball team, and they're having a kind of a sneaky good season right now. They were, I think, 16-5 coming into this game. got it done against the Tigers last night. LSU trying to hit a lot from three-point range and couldn't get it going from three-point range instead of just going under the paint again where they make their living. And so they wasted some possessions, and it was a couple possession game, 77-73. So that's back-to-back losses for LSU now. They're coming back home. I think it's a game with Florida. See if they can't figure it out. But this is where that mental fortitude, that leadership, wherever they have it on the team, needs to come together and figure it out. All right, guys, we're down here. Let's figure out how to climb out of this. Tough loss there on the road. Let's give you a look right now as you kind of get on the road and make your way out and about. That is the sunrise over South Louisiana. Gorgeous shot of downtown Baton Rouge from West Baton Rouge Parish, peeking in over the river. So the sun's coming up. It's going to start to work on this temperature as we lay this video down right around the 7:30 half hour. It is 41 degrees in Baton Rouge. So yes, a chilly start, 37 up there on New Roads. We are going to warm up nicely. Check out the 10-day. On our way to low 70s, and it's still upper 60s or mid 60s, and then 70 some odd degrees again as we get towards the end of the work week and Groundhog Day. I know everybody's focused on this weekend. We got parades rolling. Welcome to Mardi Gras season in South Louisiana. Those could be impacted. The forecast is really going to firm up over the next few days, so stick with us for that. In the meantime, enjoy these days that we have going right now. We'll see you next time.
Sponsored by Team Automotive Group.